Yeah, I started playing guitar when I was about 10 years old. That was my first love. And it really was somewhat of a transfer. When I understood and had a deeper appreciation for acting, I realized it was just the same creative source that was just transmitted to a different medium. So that's what I would be. I'd be a musician. What am I talking about? I am a musician. I'm working on a CD right now.
Autumn from Friendswood.
Woohoo!
Yo, Autumn. Is that how they say it in Texas?
Autumn wants to know, of the Twilight Saga books, which is your favorite and why?
Eclipse.
And of the movies, which was your favorite to shoot and why?
Twilight was my favorite movie to shoot, the first, because it was the original. We had the core cast of the core members in that, and it didn't have the I don't know if pressure is the word, it didn't have the hype yet. So, Robert and Christian, we'd sit back there during breaks and stuff, and we could still hang out. Jake and I had dinner every single night, we could walk the streets. It was very casual, and we were just feeling lucky to be part of something that was a neat little story. We knew the fan base for the books, we had heard about it. As a matter of fact, I think, I don't know, like 10 minutes after my agent had announced that we had signed the contract, I believe it was Twilight Lexicon, I don't know, are you here today? They announced it, and I had a website. My webmaster called me up. She said, "What's going on?" And I said, "Why?" She just goes, "You just got 11,000 hits in the last half hour. Your site crashed." I said, "There might be a fan base for this thing." But to me, Twilight was just it was a sweet movie. It was the introduction of the characters, and a lot of my memories of movies aren't necessarily so much what ends up on the screen, but what the experience was like for me shooting it. And it was a little more intense on the subsequent movies because there was so much at stake, and we're dealing with different directors, a larger cast. But Twilight was my favorite movie to shoot, probably always will be. Well, thank you for that too. It too could be your favorite movie.
All right, we got another anonymous. These people, I think, are a little afraid.
We have this thing, we always know all the anonymous questions are from Drew.
All right, well, the question from Jasper over there wants to know, what did you like better working on, Castle or The Mentalist?
Well, I like the picture I took with Stana on Castle. I don't know, they're both fun. I had a little trepidation with the storyline on The Mentalist, because I try to feel somewhat responsible for the characters I choose to do and how I portray them. And the notion of a Native American character who's desperate enough to shoot his own people, just for the greed of money, was a little disconcerting for me. So I really had to mull that over, and my agent had to kind of talk to me into it. And of course, the cliche line is, you are an actor. You can play different roles. It doesn't necessarily associate you with that line of thinking. And then I came around to thinking, you know what, sometimes portraying the ugliness of a character can show people what it looks like. And so maybe you can have a second thought about whatever desperate place you may find yourself, and not lose your spiritual center. So I like The Mentalist. I had a little more fun on Castle just because it's somewhat of a lighter show. And it's always fun to kind of be thought of or portrayed as maybe the bad guy, but then you didn't end up being the bad guy. And Nathan was such a great guy. As soon as I got on the set, the first thing he did, when we had a little break, he said, "Come on, Gil, let's go chat. Let's have some coffee and let's get to know each other." We sat there for like half an hour. God, not too many guys do that.
That's nice.
Stana wouldn't talk to me, but no, she was very sweet.